This time let's try something a little bit different. I've never actually shown training mode yet. It's certainly not going to be particularly difficult, so compared to me going through another round of expert mode, it's definitely a bit of a faith, but I'll just go with that, go with faith. I just want to make sure I can, like, actually get all of the rings here, because I haven't actually tried to do that in a long time, and if I fail at this, then that means I fail as a human being, so I'll get to witness if that happens. It'll be cool. But yeah, training mode is pretty much what it is. It's nice to have, like, for learning the game and just kind of for honing your skills, but I really have no reason to show this other than I don't want to show Corneria another time. I think I've shown that enough times now, and so when I'm done with this, I think we'll just mysteriously be at Medio, because yeah, nobody really needs to see Corneria again. They'll see it one more time in the next one, because we've still got one more playthrough after this one here. I thought of doing it in, like, wireframe mode or something, but I don't know if that's really necessary. And yeah, I've mentioned before that raccoon guy at the bottom has a really unfitting voice. If you play the 3D version of this, he's just like, collect 3 more for an extra R-wing. The laser item will power up your laser. Kung Tai Ted here. No. I don't know, I don't have anything to say about that, really. Hyper is more powerful than Twin. Really, wing repair repairs your wings. I could have probably never figured that one out. Let's practice the dance next. Yeah, well, what if I don't want to? You can't make me. I also don't know how many rings there actually are here. I guess we'll find out when I get them all. I do know there's a little bit of an Easter egg at the end of this. I'll possibly show that off, even though it's not all that interesting. Okay. So why am I showing this again? I'm not exactly sure. I actually just got done recording this week's like Friday Platinum episode. This week's Friday Platinum episode. That's what I'm gonna go with there. It was certainly a hoot and a holler. I'll let you know that much. What that actually means is up to interpretation. Yeah, I think we're almost done here. How many more rings are still left? Probably not too many. I like this part here. It's like, hey, if you want to change the camera angle, have fun. You're gonna miss all these rings if you do it, but it'll be fun, though. I actually, I usually go into training mode at the beginning of every recording just to make sure that my sound is good. Okay, I guess that's your bonus message for getting all 100. Anyway, all range mode, this is basically where the training mode ends. You just fly around and shoot at stuff until you are sick of playing. I'm not actually going to show this part off, even though I said I would a minute ago, because it takes a long time to get to this point. But if you get 100 kills, it spawns in like a Star Wolf ship, and you can practice fighting against that, which is, I suppose, somewhat interesting. But like I said, not really worth our time here. So I think we're done. So I will see you at Medio, because there's no reason to see Corneria again.
Who are you guys?
Well, that sure was a fairly normal playthrough of Corneria. I actually don't remember if I got the medal in expert mode when I played this the last time, so if this is my first time getting that on camera and you didn't see it, then oops. I'm not really too concerned, though, because, again, you're going to see it next time, so whatever.
I was worried for a moment.
Let's skip through this dialogue. Well, it shows the getting a medal animation, but yeah, like, I don't remember if it was new or not. Anyways, since this is the middle path playthrough, I don't have to do Meteo again, but I figure I might as well, because I like that level more than Sector Y, and well, actually, yeah, I need to do it anyway, because I haven't gotten the medal on it yet, so makes sense. So, we're doing Meteo for a 4th time. We knew going into this playthrough there was going to be a bit of repetition, but I guess we'll manage.
I won't let you down.
So, yeah. Meteo, asteroid field, into the asteroid field. Asteroid base. So, again, I expect this to basically be what Meteo generally is, which is just shoot at rocks and go in the warp at the end and don't die. Somebody pointed out that if you go through all these rings here, you get a laser upgrade, which I don't need, but it's cool. If you lose your wings in Corneria, it's good to have.
Too quiet.
So let's...
Be careful, it's a trap.
Be careful, it's a trap. Use bombs wisely.
Use bombs wisely.
Somebody mentioned, like, are you ever going to change the voices? I don't know if you can do that. I don't think that's the case. Like, I checked before starting this playthrough, like, if there was some option to do that somewhere. I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Try a somersault.
Like, I mean, I guess in terms of, like, if I played the game in a different language or something, but...
Here comes a big one.
I know that in the Super Nintendo version, they all were all like... I wasn't, like... I was wondering if, like, there was a setting that changed it to that
Whoa!
I had not known about these past 19 years, but I don't think there is. I don't know.
Use the boost to get through.
Also, I just realized I totally didn't get that gold ring earlier because I'm like, no, I have to save it for the next level, but I don't know why I would think that. Because I did want to get one in this stage. So, I don't know.
Watch out, Fox.
Ugh, fuck. Well, who didn't see that one coming? And I've got to try to live with it, too. And that was right after Rod came in, so, not gonna get a free wing repair either. Okay.
They're on me. I'm getting careless.
Well, then here's an idea. Stop being careless.
Tight, Fox.
Okay, now what? Bees? Oh, no, formations. And then bees. And then the enemy's coming from behind. And, as always, failing to lock onto the ones that I want them to. Somebody mentioned that, like, when you have, like, a formation of enemies, it always goes for, like, the top left, if it's able
The
to.
enemy's coming from behind.
So, I guess that kind of makes sense. Not sure how you avoid that, though. Because I don't remember that being hard to lock onto the correct one as a kid. I don't know, maybe I'm just remembering wrong.
Do a barrel roll. I guess it's your turn to be thankful.
Can we get another laser upgrade somewhere in this stage? Actually, I'll probably get a bunch of them in the warp, never mind. Oh shit, I forgot about base. Use bombs wisely! I'll get plenty of bombs from the warp, I think I'll be okay. They gave me a lot of problems last time, I don't want to have to deal with that again.
You want a piece of me?
You want to lock on, maybe?
Hey, what's the big...
There we go.
Take that.
Yeah, I'll probably get gold rings in the warp. I'll take it.
Hold A to charge your laser.
Okay, probably don't need to save state, but I don't want to redo the stage if I fuck up, so let's be safe here. Did it save? Yeah, I think it did.
You can also lock on the enemies this way. Good going, Fox.
There. By the way, I think this can be done in first person. You know what? I'm curious. We gotta find out what this looks like in first person. Oh, Jesus. Well, I could fuck up immediately. That's always a possibility.
You can also lock on the enemies this way.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh. 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 Okay, no, we're not doing it in first person.
You can also lock on the
It might be
enemies this way.
possible, but I do not care to find out.
All right.
Also, I'm reloading because I want
You
that
can
gold
also lock
ring.
on the enemies this way.
Yes, we know you can lock onto enemies this way, Peppy. I think I've heard.
All right.
God damn it. Now I'll never be able to get it
You
again.
can also lock on the
Enemies this way. Oh! It's like a lot more difficult this time around for some reason. There we go. Okay. So let's see what kind of a score I can get in here. This place is still freaking bizarre. I enjoy it though. I never hit any of those. Alright, so let's get the big 64 explosion, and how do we want to do this? Because extra bombs are good, but I also want... So let's just get none of it. Come on, I'm gonna abuse this, I don't care. Oh my. Alright, I'm trying to do a weird sideways somersault here, and I don't know if I actually can do that. I think I'm going to take the laser upgrades. They're more important. Because, I can get a good score in this level without using a bunch of bombs. Like, I don't need to get a record or anything. I just need to get 200, so I'll be fine. Like, I always like to get the best score possible, but it's not a big deal if I don't. Come on now. Also, if I can find one more gold ring somewhere, that would be excellent. Not sure if there are any in here, but I'm assuming there's probably one somewhere. Alright, let's just blow up a shit ton of rocks. And do they drop anything? It doesn't look like they do. I thought they did. Oh, there's a gold ring, which I was going to avoid for a second there, because I immediately forgot what I said 2 seconds ago. So yeah, for a bombless run of the warp, I feel that was a decent score to have. Wanted to save all my bombs, because I'm going to need them in Katina. I'm basically predicting that this level is going to involve me losing my wings almost immediately, and having to put up with Bill whining, and that's probably about it. And in case I didn't mention it last time, there is a, like, special ending for this level if you get through the whole thing without taking out any of the, like, friendlies. But I have never managed to do that, and I don't plan on trying to do it now.
Hang on, guys. Help is on the way.
Because that doesn't really coincide with trying to get the medal. You can't really do both.
Fox, you made it.
God, Bill. His voice, just as soon as I hear it. Fox, you made it!
I can't believe it. We can catch up later.
I don't know what it is about Bill that is so annoying. Like, he's not even that bad, but he just has
From the back.
this general attitude and repetitiveness to him that never fails to amuse me. And yep, there goes the wing. I knew it was going to happen eventually, so I might as well get it out of the way early, I suppose. Jesus Christ. This is not going to be a good level. Because it's not just that I'm losing my wings, I'm also
One of ours.
taking really heavy damage, so... I think the mothership shows up after you... Yeah, after you get a certain number of hits. Once it shows up, you get a lot more targets, so I'm gonna worry more about my score at that point. Is he giving a wing repair? I mean, I know he is, but is this the only time he shows up, or does he buzz in a second time later?
Cover the base.
I don't remember. I might want to hold on to it until later in the level then. Oh, yeah, and I got a free one there. Okay. I did actually get it before the cutscene started, right? I certainly hope so. So here's basically my strategy for this level. Shoot a bunch of bombs into the middle of the stage and give zero shits about who that hits. Unintentional rhyming is always the best. But yeah, there should be a fairly large cloud of enemies now where I can just kind of fire blindly into crowds and hopefully take out a few things. That got like 3. I'm so glad. Clackety, clackety, clackety.
The hatches are open.
Yup, hatches definitely open. I guess I should take out a couple of those at the beginning.
Don't let anything through.
Maybe just one. Okay. Here I am thinking, yeah, I'll grab a couple in this pass. It'll just be something that I can do without any difficulty. Don't know who I'm kidding. Ugh. I hate having single lasers. It sucks.
The hatches are open.
Mm-hmm. We heard you, Bill. Also, let's just do a U-turn, I guess. Why not?
Don't let anything through.
So I don't think I mentioned this one last time. His lines, for some reason, confused me. Like, I used to think that Husky Unit and Bulldog Unit were, like, the names of basically, like, techniques that he had developed, and not, like, actually, like, different units of fighters. Like, I know he says unit, but as a kid, I didn't really stop to think what that meant. And so, I used to think it was kind of funny that his only, like, techniques for his group to follow were just cover the base and don't let anything through. And I'm like, okay, that's not really interesting advice you're giving them there, or anything they couldn't figure out on their own, but sure. But no, I'm stupid. That's just what they're called.
I won't let you get away from me.
So, is this going to be another off-screen level? Because, it's starting to feel that way. I'm only just now about to hit the halfway point in terms of the score I need. I don't mean to be U-turning so much either.
See if I help you again.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that keeps happening. Are the hatches open? I bet they are! Okay. That's 3 hatches down, so we've still got enemies spawning. I don't know if destroying the hatches actually makes them come out more slowly then. Like, I feel like that would make sense, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna get this extra these extra 55 shots from. Because I feel like it's not really going my way so far. What do you say about this level after, like, after a few minutes of it? It kind of is redundant and not really conducive to good commentary. Yeah, I've got a minute left. There's no fucking way. I'm thinking that my strategy here is basically get very lucky and don't lose a wing.
Hurry up, take out that core.
Because, yeah, I don't see this happening. Like, I mean, I can get an extra 11 points for killing the shit, but, that means I have to get up to 139, and I'm still a good way away from that.
Hurry up, take out that core.
I hate this level. It's so freaking repetitive and luck-based. I'm kind of wanting to see how close I can get before the time runs out. But, it's not going to be good enough, so it doesn't matter.
There's not much time left.
Last time I didn't actually show off the destruction of the base, though, so I will at least go ahead and show that then.
Hurry up, take out that
He
core.
says 2 seconds before it explodes. Is there a reason you're turning like that?
Fuck! Get out of here now! All aircraft breakaway.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen this. Couldn't you take out that core from above it? I'm not really sure why I'm not allowed to at this point, but alright. Oh no, the pyramid is destroyed. And then sad music plays. Bill doesn't say anything to that? Oh, okay. I skipped through it. Whatever. We're redoing that one, so yeah. See you in a bit. Okay, just took out the last hatch, and I've got enough of a good score here to get the medal. Basically, this just involved a lot of save stating. I wish I could have gotten through it without save state abuse. It would have been nice. But whatever. I'll take what I can get. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I've also found that the best strategy for this fight is basically be like a cold-hearted bastard and do not have any, like, reservation when it comes to shooting down the good guys, because they're just gonna get in your way and fly into you and break your wing anyway, so you might as well. It's like kind of sad that the game basically encourages you to do that, because it would be nice to actually have kind of like a level where you have to pay attention to that kind of stuff, but oh well.
Take care, Fox.
Hey, Fox, you shot down like 50 of my men. Oh well, nice been seeing you then. So, yeah, he buggers off, and I'll be seeing him in a minute anyway, when I decide to fly into the sun for no reason. But, let's go ahead, grab the medal, and we are now moving on to this great level here that everybody loves. No, this one's not so bad. It's it's just kind of mediocre.
The R-Wing might not make it.
So,
This baby can pick
this
temperature
level
from
is just kind of one of those not particularly noteworthy in terms of difficulty type of levels. I think last time I played this, it was like I wasn't super super high above the goal that I needed, but I wasn't like really low either, so I'll probably manage, because this one's gonna have added enemies, I assume.
Here we go.
Or it could just not. This level might be exactly the same. I don't really know. I haven't played it in expert mode since, like, whenever whenever the 3DS version came out and I played through the game in regular mode and then expert, and then that was basically it. So, yeah. Don't remember the details of it.
Location confirmed.
So, getting plenty of items that I don't particularly need, but I'll take them. Got half of my total so far, so that's good. Yeah, I think he only had one guy following him in the original version, so that was increase in enemies. Not increase in difficulty, but Slippy, what the hell are you doing? You know, I never really thought about it, but the teammates are constantly taking damage here, and I kind of have to worry about that being an issue. Do they take damage when they're, like, off-screen? I hope not. Because I can't... Yeah, Slippy's definitely down kind of low, but hopefully he'll manage. Okay, so Slippy, here's your strategy. Don't use the intercom at all, because if you do, you'll take damage and you'll probably die. He's gonna have to say, enemy shield analyzed at some point. That might be the only thing he says, though. So, if that's the case, then hopefully we're okay. And boss? Yep, here we go. This is the enemy bioweapon? Let's just try to take it out as quickly as possible here, and lose wings. Oh, he's actually not taking damage there. Okay.
Maybe it's an arm. Aim for the arm.
I guess the developers realized that would be too dickish to have them just randomly die, so I am alright with that. Also, the fact that I lost a wing there is irritating, but not so horrible, because the next level is a Landmaster stage, so it's like, eh. What do you mean, here they come? Just the one guy? Is that what you're referring to? Come on now. It's always a fun game when you have to position your arm a different way so that you can hammer on the freaking A button. Like a jackhammer. I guess that's why you say hammer on it. So that was a slightly redundant statement, but I don't give a shit. Come on, just die. Just die. Giant wave of lava. Giant unavoidable wave of lava, I might add. Come on. There we go.
Yippee! You did it!
As I fly into the sun and die. Alright. Well, never going back to that stage again.
All aircraft report.
So yeah, Slippy is still lower than I'd like him to be, but again, it's a Landmaster stage. They tend to not get into too much trouble in those. I think there's a part where Falco gets chased by, like, one enemy, and that's it. I don't remember any of the other people having problems. So, onwards and forwards. I'm trying to imagine what this level will be like in expert mode. Probably just more stuff in the air, because there's not really that many things on the ground that go after you. Here come the little hyenas now.
I spot the train. I'm taking it out.
Here come the little hyenas now.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This guy still has the best voice in the game. Complete waste of a bomb there, but I don't give any shits.
Here they come.
I like the generic lines like that. Just shoot at Fox is also a generic line, but yeah. Yeah, just the, here they come! Because he did that in Katina also, like, as soon as the, like, the big UFO comes in and all the ships fly out of it, he just yells that with, like, much gusto in his voice. I don't know. Actually, yeah, didn't he say it in Solar, too, against the boss? Because I made fun of him saying they for some reason. Was that the line? I don't even remember anymore. How's the Landmaster, Fox? The R-Wing might not make it. Why are we in the Landmaster? I feel like being able to fly above this train would be a bit of a tactical advantage.
Don't let them get to the supply depot.
Maybe? Nope, didn't get it. Oh well. As I've shown last time, you don't have to worry too much about your score in this level, because you only need 99 in order to get the medal if you get the secret ending. And I'm already on track where I should be able to do that. Get it? On track, because it's a train level. It's almost like it wasn't even a pun, and I just kind of forced that into the conversation for no reason.
What's wrong? Come a little closer.
And ran into the girders. Surprisingly not. And okay. I used to have a lot of trouble hovering over those girders and not hitting all of them when I was younger. I don't really know why. It doesn't seem particularly hard. Okay, well, I've got my medal, as long as I don't fuck up the ending. Which I will hopefully not, because I'm kind of depending on it. No. Oh shit, I pressed B by accident. Oh well. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Last time I did this level, I randomly ended up missing one of the switches, and I couldn't really understand why.
Fuel bunker on the right
It
side.
was... I looked at the footage for that. It was kind of weird. It looked like I had shot it, but I guess it missed. It was just like number 7 that I didn't get somehow. So, I know where all of them are. It's not that hard to do this. The only tricky part is at the end when there's a bunch of weird, like, pillar things getting in your way. Even then, as long as you're quick about it, it's not too bad. Very lucky.
You're very lucky.
Get number 5, there we go. So yeah, not gonna pay any attention to that thing, because it's pretty much ignorable. What are these things anyway? Like, random pillar things really is the best way to describe it. Step on the gas! Come on, get him to say it twice.
Step on the gas.
And again, come on, do it again. Oh, step! There it goes. It's like the cocky little freaks. It's just kind of a challenge. Get him to say it as many times as possible. Except I think you can only say it twice, so shut up.
No! Get the blade!
And this will never cease to be amusing.
Stop it!
So yeah, was that level different at all? Because that seemed very much like the original. There might have been a few more flying enemies, but it wasn't really noticeable.
All aircraft report.
Okay, there we go. Slippy, heal a bit. There we go. And did I get the medal in Bolts last time? I don't remember. Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like I did. So honestly, at this point, I've basically done everything I needed to in this particular run. Unless I decide to go to Area 6, which I wasn't planning to. So, let's go ahead and finish it up. But everything at this point is going to be repeat footage from what I've seen before. And, especially since, Venom was, like, literally cancer when I played it last time. I'm not really looking forward to doing that again.
Aim for the 6 energy towers.
So let's go ahead and just take out the towers. I do want to go after these little satellite things because I could definitely use...
Cover you, Fox.
I could definitely use the
Time for a little
laser
payback.
upgrade, and I'm assuming that they'll drop a couple if I am persistent with this, so
Your carcass is mine.
hopefully I'm correct. Or just a bunch of golden rings that will continuously circle the level and I'll not be able to pick up. Oh, they're still coming back.
You're not getting away that easy.
There we go.
Those ships are shielded too.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how many times I'm doing bolts in this LP, because, I, like, never go this path.
Down today.
It kind of makes sense for, like, me showing off every level and everything, like, just the way that it worked out, it made sense, but, generally I stay away from this lower half just because I don't like the levels as much.
They don't give up.
I like Sector X, which is why my preferred path to take is basically go to Katina, get the good ending, but then go back down to Sector X anyway, because seriously, screw Solar. And then from Sector X, go to Macbeth, and then Area 6. So yeah, it's... I just feel... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Maybe there'll be more golden rings. Because I definitely could use the boost in the next stage.
Time for a little payback. I won't let you get away from
Silver,
me.
don't need that. Okay, so unless random enemies drop it, I think I'm out of luck.
Hey, the force field is disappearing.
Alright, now this level I can basically just cheese, because I don't need the, I don't need the metal here, so I don't have to, like, waste time going after random targets.
Get this guy off me.
I do have to save Slippy, though, because he's a useless pile of shit. Come on, Slippy. Oh boy!
Playtime is over, Starfox.
I think I'll torture you for a
Oh, man, I almost hit that.
Daddy screamed real good before he... You'll be sorry you crossed us.
Now, I don't actually have to take these guys out.
That's what I need to see.
I'll probably
Star Wolf.
get a couple of them, maybe. Actually, I don't even know if I will. There's no reason to bother.
This is really starting to
Slippy, there's other things going on. Can you please fend for yourself?
That, Fox.
Like, please?
You're not as tough as I thought.
There, are you good?
Take care of that guy,
God,
guys.
Peppy, now you. Sheesh, Falco, you too?
Destroy the satellite core.
I'm working on it, buddy. Oh my god.
Time for a little paint.
Now, luckily for me, I don't need the metal here anyway, and I'm not going to bother getting it in Venom. So if my team members die at this point, I actually don't really care that much. It might almost be better without him.
Hey,
There we go.
Einstein, I'm on your side.
Falco's not very original quips play over silence. And Starwolf is just like, well, shit. We didn't really help at all. And then they presumably blew up in the rubble and ruined the cannon for Star Fox Assault. And by the cannon, I mean like a literal cannon that is in one of the levels. They just kind of went over to it and
Venom,
like
here we
peed
come.
on it and made it not work anymore. Alright. Best level of the game. Let's see if I can get through this one without massive save state abuse. How many bombs do I have? 6. Okay. Let's begin by clearing out as much of this stuff as possible. Oh my god.
Show the monkeys who's boss. They're everywhere.
And there we go. I think that was the... Oh. Okay. If I can manage to hold on to my wings for the first part of this level,
Go dying on me.
I'll be happy. Because that was where the challenge was last time.
Brace yourself.
Kind of curious to see what kind of a score I can get, but that's like a secondary goal at this point. Because I am not expecting a miracle here.
Hey, what's the big idea?
I'll take the left.
Yeah, I'll take the left too. Again, I'm sure there is a best path for this, but I sure as hell don't know it. It's one of those things I figure I would probably look up at some point, but never did. Falco, get out of my way. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, that happened. Are we screwed? Because I think we might be screwed. Waiting for Rob. Come on, Rob. The random, constant clacking of the L button can only last so far.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Oh, need that, need that!
You're all right. I'm going left.
Fuck. Please give me a health thing.
Here they come.
Oh man, look at their health. That's excellent. I'm gonna save state here because I don't care that that was a bad run. I'm gonna run with it anyway. And see how far I can get. A little bit of health, that's a little useful. Well, Falco's down. So that's the first time we're actually gonna have a teammate down in this LP, and probably the last time. Because, yeah, I won't be able to get medals otherwise. So, that's something I never really got to oh, because all three of them weren't there, it didn't take out it didn't take out the thing. Okay. Kind of interesting. But yeah, aside from not getting a medal when they die, the other effects are pretty much obvious. Basically, they won't talk, and they won't do things in the level.
That temple gives me the creeps.
So, you can definitely get through the stages without them anyway. Like, it's not... There's never a point when you're required to have one of them, except for in Tornaria when you need Falco to, like, point you towards that one exit. But, they're good to have because that's where all the good lines come from. Like, Can't play the game without the random peppy quotes.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
But yeah, I've never, like, intentionally killed him off, aside from when I was really young and I used to hate Falco. I mentioned that before, but, I imagine that certain parts would be kind of weird, where, like, you're just playing through this level, and the train guy is just randomly talking to you, and there's nobody else talking. So it's like, you've got a minute of radio silence, and then just all of a sudden, I'll lure these guys to the front, and then it's like, it's only you. But, I don't know. Can we be done with this fight, please?
Boss, are you okay?
Slippy, I think I'm worried more about you. You seem to be somehow clinging on to life, and I'm not really sure how you're managing it. Okay. But yeah, in terms of levels that I usually don't play that often, I'd say Titania, Bolts, and Venom 1 have got to be, like, high up on that list. And yet, for somehow, I've, like, gone through them a million times in this LP, so it's kind of weird how that worked out, but whatever. Let's just boost into doors. Oh, God, I almost did. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just claim again. I've said this before. I don't think it's humanly possible to get a medal on that stage. Like, I know for a fact that it actually is. So I'm not, like, being 100% serious with that, but you need to be, like, frickin' masterful at this game to pull it off. Because I've been, kind of going back and forth between whether I think I'm good at this game or not throughout this playthrough. Like, there's times where I think I'm pretty decent at it, there's times I think I'm awful. But, for the most part, I'd say I'm above average. Like, not great by any means, but in terms of someone who's played the game a bunch of times and never tried to, like, get a world record or anything, I think I'm pretty decent at it. But yeah, this level is fricking hell in expert mode. I'm kind of astonished I got through it on my first try this time, actually. I guess it helps that I had all the practice last time, but that was a week ago, so it's not like I remembered every detail of it. Also, let's just fricking get rid of Andros like it ain't no thing, because it really isn't. Also, he took out my wing there. Good job, buddy. Stupid, weird robot head Andros. I don't know what the hell this thing is. You want to die, though? Because you could die anytime. There we go. And as a special bonus... Special bonus, go. God. And I didn't turn off the clear mode either, so we'll have this. So yeah. I have very clearly run out of things to say about this game, so this is kind of why I was thinking that expert mode might have not been the greatest idea in the first place, but it's been worthwhile at least to see how terrible some of the levels are. And we've got only one last run left, which will hopefully be somewhat interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to the madness that is going to be Area 6. I don't know what the hell that place is going to be like. Oh god, an Aquas. I like Pigma up in the corner. He looks pretty cool. And not menacing at all, which is weird because he's one of the more sadistic characters. Alright, so in terms of score, we have that one. What I assume was actually my second playthrough, Yeah, the one I just did, the first one, and the first expert one. Okay. So, let's hopefully get this one to end on a high note and get the all-time high score. Not any kind of, like, world record by any means, because those things are probably insane, but hopefully my last run will be my best. And I will see you for that one next time.